They have released the dog. I'm Lil Rick the gamer, do it 100% gamer, bro. No one else working hard, I would do it for the gamer. Can't contain my flow. I need to play a game for sure. Maybe RTS, RPG, or maybe even MMO. Howdy, and welcome back to another episode of First Impressions. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we started the Lucid Adventure things, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so today we are showcasing Crystalborne Heroes of Fate. Man, these games with these titles, subtitles, I tell you. I don't know how I pick them. And then they always have heroes or something in there, like, alright, but anyway. So this one kind of came across on a whim. I was like recommended this video on YouTube. I was just like, oh, okay, let me check. I was recommended a video for it on YouTube, and I'm like, all right, let me check it out, see what it's about. And I'm like, oh, this look pretty cool, look pretty interesting. I'm like, all right, then I had to hit the search real quick and see some of the big guys and what they thought about it. And I was like, all right, after seeing a pretty solid review from it, I'm like, all right, let me download this game. Let me check this out. Now, I've been searching and everything. I still got like 10 games on reserve or on pre-register in the Google Play Store as we speak. And like some games have came out, some have bombed, failed. Like they was good, interesting, like the gameplay, but it was something that probably was off. Issues with transferring data. If I can't transfer my data good, I don't like that. Mistakes for me trying to, give the game the benefit of the doubt and put it on my phone. But I'm getting too far off and not talking about this game at hand. Alright, so let me jump into some battle. All right, let's first start off with this UI, the whole little setup, because there's a lot going on. It don't seem like it's a lot, but there's a lot going on here. You got your little character stuff up here at the top to get you your English gamer, your statistics on a lot of cool things. All right, let's click on some stuff because I don't know what all this is. All right, this is like your avatar or whatever you choose for your character, what they gonna look like or something. Not quite sure what all this is. These are the permanent buffs. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that too, like little buffs and everything that you get. So, in leaderboards, a lot of stuff on here. All right, this is like the little guild section, and just so much to go. There's so much to go on. But all right, let me show you some of these characters in this game. Like the artwork is like, it's like so good. It's so good. Like we got some pretty solid 2D art, and the 3D art and animations is solid as well. Look at that. That is cool as fuck. Like you see my dude, like Maelstrom gets it in. And my favorite looking character, and I have to say looking because I don't have her. Where is she? I find her by her name probably. Where is she? No, I probably can find her by the picture a little better than the name. Am I right? Where is she? I know she in there somewhere. There she go. See her right here at the end. Alright. This little dance that she got going on, little sexy little dance. Check her out. Ooh, shake it. Do you see how thick she is? That booty though. You see the booty. Like, ooh, look at the move she got. I was doing a live stream of this earlier this morning before the record and everything, and one of my dudes that came by the stream had downloaded, pulled her. I'm like, oh my god, they ain't got the Jesse Joe. She didn't do the thing, but a lot of cool looking thing, little barbarian looking dude. It has that that futuristic but fantasy kind of look to it. So we're somebody that's out there with that. Where all right, one of the characters they started you off with, old girl that got that gun. She got that brr on you, man. She let you have it though, man. She got that brr. You know how that brr be, man. So yeah, then we got like robot looking stuff too though, like things in armor, little robot things and beast looking things that kind of cool characters. And I mean, it's graphically stunning. Like I like that so much. All right, but that's just the characters and everything. characters and everything. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the characters in a sec, but we're gonna go ahead jump into some battle. Damn, I'm only level 19. I wish I was level 20. I wish I was level 20. Now I'll tell you why in a second. We jump into some campaign real quick. We do one of the easier matches. I think one of the ones I was doing prior to this one. We do this one because we don't have this 3-star. Alright, so this is our team setup. As you level up, you unlock the amount of slots for the characters that you can bring in. I know at level 20 I can get like the 5-man. You start off with just only 3-man, but there's a VIP system in the game, so you can like pretty much just buy that along with other good items that you can get, which makes the game pretty cool. Alright. So this goes off like a little bit of like a mana system. If you are familiar with like Skylanders, Ring of Heroes, I know like a lot of the newer people here for the Lucid Adventure, y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but for like my veteran viewers that know what I'm talking about, right here in the bottom right corner is like your mana pool, and then you got your regular skill that costs no mana, and then you have 2 skills that does cost mana, and like a leader skill and a passive, a bunch of little stuff like that. I think that's the passive though. Yeah, so we can like do that. Does a skill, he crit and just like one shot at that thing. He put the body bags on him, let him have it. We gave him them hands. Simple as that. Alright, so we have other little passes. Our healer here that do our thing. We just gonna have her do a regular little attack or whatever, that kind of stuff. Then, you know, this is one of those games that don't restrict you on your auto. I hate that when you start a game, you got to go through a crap ton of tutorial before you can even do the auto button, or they got to do the tutorial for you to do auto. Like, yo, we got it. I think as a mobile RPG community, we got it now. We know our little autos. You start off with like the 2 times, and I think after a certain level, you can unlock the 4 times speed. So like, you know, 1 time speed, 2 time speed is kind of okay, you know. Then we got the 4 time speed and all of that stuff, which is pretty good. Another thing that you can purchase in one of the packs, packs is pretty good. They got like, it's like there's this whole section in the shop where it's like $5 packs just all the way through and through, and every single one of them is good. It's like, damn, I haven't seen the game where all the packs is just like delicious, and then they're $5 packs. They give you so many goodies. So that's like some of the combat right there. All right, so let's back out of here. But like the packs, let's go to the store and let me show you what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at this $5 pack. That's delicious. Look at that. You just get goods, and they all around the same. They all are the same price. It's just like, oh my god. I mean, like one of these days somebody is going to take that link in the description box below where it has my PayPal and going to send me some monies so I can really test out some stuff in one of these games. One of these days. It might not be today. Okay, so not enough about me, more about Crystalborne. So you do got your various little shop buy stuff, things you can buy with your gems and all of that stuff. I've been spending gems like crazy because they got like a little summoning, like they got like a little banner and everything. Let's go to the little summoning section here. Like they got like some banners and stuff. Like this is a limited banner here. Say when you summon, I summoned once in this and I was kind of disappointed though. I ain't pulled nothing. I pulled some garbage, and like it costs a lot of gems just to get one summon. I thought there was gonna be like a 10-time summon, so that does kind of suck. But then you got your like your standard little hero banners. I think I did the rate up banner. I did this one. I didn't do the limited time one. I should have did the limit, or did I do the limited time? I don't remember, but yeah, should have did that. And you know, you got these other little banners, and then you have like things that'll pop up. Like here are some of your like summoning things that you can get and pull some stuff. And then your daily free one and all of that. Then you can also do the same thing with your gear. You get keys to unlock chests to get more gear, your free daily gear, event summons and stuff. That's the guy that I end up pulling. I don't think I got him from that personally, and nothing in the special section. So that stuff kind of cool. And then you have these events this is a little event tab where you click on this and you have like a list of tasks that you can complete, and you get a bunch of goods from that, as well as every time you hit a certain interval you get a bunch of goods there. I really like that about games. When games do that, they give you a lot of free stuff, so that means it's free to play friendly, and that's the problem I've been having with a lot of games, and the reason why I'm not sharing some of the games I'm playing, because I'm playing quite a few right now, is that they're not free to play friendly. So it's like I don't want to share that with my community. I mean, shoot, I'm already in a position where I can't spend any money, so it's like, yo, why would I want to share that with everybody else and they can't spend any money? Plus your little daily stuff too. You got your little daily quest, and I think then I complete my dailies. Yeah, we all of that done, and then some of the regular quests almost through with those as well, and that cool stuff. But let's go back here over to the characters and take a look at, like, all right, let's go to our next one. Remedy, I really like her. I got off of my 10 pool. The reroll system is pretty simple. If you skip through everything at the beginning, I think maybe 4 minutes, and you can reroll real quick. My account is already linked, but it takes a while, and they ask you to link your account, so it's like it takes a while before you even get to that point. So you can just like go through reroll really quickly and get you a legendary to start off with. Like, they don't do like the nat 1, 2, 3 and stuff like that. Everything starts off as a 1-star, but you do have your rares, your epics, and your legendary characters. And I have 2 so far. I got her from my 10 pool, and then I got Simon here from a regular summon. I think it was one of the little legendary summons. Don't guarantee you a legendary character, but I guess the rate is up for those. But I had got him, and got me a tank and a healer. That's just like my style. I like that. But in here you have all these things, your little statistics for your characters and stuff. For the characters, you can favorite them, add them as like your main character, sell them, which I don't recommend doing that. No, you don't want to sell them. You can get shards from them. I'm not quite sure how all of that works or anything yet. And then you can see what your skills do, all those good things that you expect. Then you do get you do have to like get dupes to power up their skills, but they also have skill books, which you see I have a few of them up here, and I believe those are going to be rare. I think those are going to be like really rare, because they generally are. Like if you play like Raid Shadow Legend, you really want to save books in a game like that. In pretty much any games like these where you have like your skill ups, which they are hard to come by, so you don't want to just waste them right away, that kind of stuff. Then you have your gear that can help power up your characters. We do got a lot more gears. Is that a legendary piece of gear? Yes, it is. So I gotta go check out my gear, because we have been getting a few little things of gear, and we'll need to see what some of that stuff is about. Then you got your stats, and as you level them up, you unlock sub stats for them. Your main stat here, some sub stats you do. Then you have set bonuses as well. They're in 3 sets and 6 sets. So you have 3 of the same thing of that set, you'll get the bonus, and if you have 6 of the same thing for some of the other sets, you'll get the bonus. I think this is one of the ones. It says I have equipped 1 of 6, which gives us the speed boost. So you have to have a full set of that. Then like some accessory and other type stuff that I haven't unlocked or anything like that, or have gotten of. Then you have skill trees, which I really like skill trees in games, especially in my mobile RPGs. I like skill trees because it gives you an extra layer of flavor. Because it's like I skipped over, I think, what was that Crystal, or not Crystal, but that Calibria game that a lot of people are really hyped about. That's supposed to be like Summoners War. It's like I don't want a complete clone of a game. Like that's like 5 years ago. There's too many other games that clone that. I want to see something fresh, exciting, new, and that they bring to the table. Especially like 2020 is the year where there is so many genres being blend together, like Arc Knights with your whole tower defense and your gotcha being put together. I'm not a fan of those being put together myself, but you can tell by the amount of people that's playing it that they done well with it. So So that in its own, and you get all the little different skills, and as you get the little materials and everything for them, you get to level them up. And I believe after you get them maxed, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that because I don't really know yet, but I think after you max it out, then you go to the next tier and then do the same thing over and over. You get the materials until you go all the way down and complete it, I suppose. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's how it works. I mean, in games I've played in the past, that's usually how that works. But this is not the only. This is the individual skill tiers that you have, but you have global skill tiers as well. So let's go check some of those out. We can just click on our little things here. Let me go back. Like here, like this is the elements that I'm talking about, like where they blend in genres in. Like I played a lot of mobile RTS, and RTS have these systems where you have a timer it takes for you to level up something to power up your base and everything, and you kind of have that in here where you have these global skill tiers that you can level up and get more power, more stats for your entire team, as well as you get to get extra gems and your little currency, your little golds or whatever that stuff is that you have. Plus, what makes it close to like a RTS, you do have like these things you can also buy in a shop where it gives you time, like right. But I like the way they do it. Like in the RTS games, you have like your little time thing, and they have individual ones. You have one for like a minute, one for like 5 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, or something like that. Where this, it just gives it all to you at once. So it'll just take away from the time that you have up here, and put it towards the amount of time you have left. So we can actually show an example, speed this up, clear that, and bam, you can see I went down on my time here. It completely cleared it, and then I can just start another one. This actually costs more than what I have to start it, unfortunately. So I can't start another. We're gonna have to go back, grind, and get our currency up so we can start our next one. Then it's like then with these kind of games, it has it where for this specific area, so this is our airship, it's going to take the time from our airship. Then we have our global one. So if we're out of the one specifically for the area, which this is our airship, it will use the global one instead. That's how those work in these games. So that's going to stay idle for a while. Then you have all these other things where your combat, your economy, your PvP, social rewards, achievement rewards, and all this stuff gives you extra little stat boosts. I've been putting a lot of work into this early on because it starts off really cheap, and then it gets really expensive. Then the timer goes up. I don't recommend you really waste your your quick clears right away because they give you a bunch of it early on in the games. It didn't seem like I got a lot so far, but I think as I can complete more missions, it's going to give me more. But generally in RTS games, that you complete them, it gives you a bunch of it. Then if you blow it all early on, once the game starts to slow down and you really see what the pacing of the game is actually like after that honeymoon phase, because we all go through it in these games. After the honeymoon phase, and you actually see what the pacing of the game is truly like, you kind of want to have this like sitting back so you can clear some of it later on down the line. So don't be wasteful there. That's a quick tip because I'm familiar with these kind of things in these kind of games specifically. So let's go back over here into the PvP section. We have several different PvPs. We have Arena, this Underground Brawl, which I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Maybe it's like the difference in rewards and what you get. Then you have Guild Arena. You have Arena that you can do for the guild. I guess it just ranks your guild based off of how well you and your guild mates do and stuff like that. I can't do any of it at the moment because I'm out of the fight. So if you would like to see me do it in a later video, make sure you leave that down in the comment section below and I'll check that out and we can do that. I guess people hit me, so we got revenges that we could possibly do. Then there's other battles. You have your bounty. This is where you farm in, like kind of like your dungeon farmer and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, we got new stuff that popped up, so I'm gonna have to check some of this out. So this is kind of where you get your materials and everything that you're going to use to boost and build your characters, all of this stuff, where your bounty board is. You doing that. Then you have your guild conquest. Like, so much guild content for a game's launch, a game's release, where you go in and you do various battles for your guild, and then you got formations, your defenses that you can set and everything, and then you have this kind of stuff. So this is really cool. Like, we have a guild PvP and a guild PvE content that seems pretty alright. I mean, it's not that much different from each other, but it's multiple things for you to do in the game. So this is quite a bit of content for you to have at the start of a game's release, where a lot of games don't even give you that much content, let alone have anything you can do with the guilds. And I think it's a really well made game. The animations, the 2D art, the 3D art is great. I'm going to be playing a bit of this more, and if you plan to play it, you could come, join us on Discord. Link to that will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment below, and we can talk more about it. I think I might make a section for it if you guys really are really interested. I definitely make a section for it in the Discord so we can discuss and put things together. I am in a random guild. I guess when I was doing like some of the tutorial, it just kind of like propped up and I wasn't paying attention. I ended up joining a random guild. More likely I'm just going to be in a random guild, and I guess if you guys might start something, I might just end up joining that as well, because I already running a guild in another game, and that's just going to be too much, especially when I'm testing out and playing a bunch of games at one time. So I ain't gonna take any more of your time. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you smash that like button. Once again, if you want to talk more about this and you want to see me do any updates or any more content for this game, you can leave that down in the comment section below. Link to the Discord will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment below. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn those post notifications on so you can see my content when it goes live first. And I hope you guys are really excited and would like to see more of this game, because I would like to share more of my gameplay as well. And this is your host, Gamer Dude 2088, and I will see you next time. And I'm out. Deuces.